Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all are keeping warm on this very hot day. And I know for a fact that most of the drivers sure are keeping warm. I mean, keeping cool here on this very hot day. But it's going to be very hard to keep cool inside the race car. 94 degrees, and we are in Northern California at what we like to call wine country. Welcome to Sonoma Raceway. And it's saying right there, think outside the oval. Yes, it's time to think outside the oval and think inside the road course. Let's go trackside for pre-race ceremonies. Race fans, if you're able to, please rise and remove your hats. The playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to see where your favorite drivers are starting here from Sonoma. Starting in last, driving in the 33, Riley Poindexter. Starting in 30th, driving in the 38, it's Eli Jackson. Starting in 29th, driving in the 17, it's Penn Pearson. Starting in 28th, driving in the 66, Quentin Sheff. Starting in 27th, driving in the 4, Paige Soper. Starting in 26th, driving in the 60, Skylar Nanning. Starting in 25th, driving in the 14, Kellen Sheff. Starting 24th, driving in the 11, Luke Dockery. Starting in 23rd, driving in the 50, it's Leah Dean. Starting in 22nd, driving in the 15, it's Nick Green. Starting in 21st, driving in the 18, Bryce Pax. Starting in 20th, driving in the 3, Braden Mills. Starting in 19th, driving in the 70, Garrett Irwin. Starting in 18th, last year's champion, and of course, last week's winner at the Glen, Austin Horner. Starting 17th, driving in the 63, it's Allie Brossman. Starting in 16th, in the 51, it's Leo Hyob. Starting 15th, in the 74, it's Cohen Moore. Starting in 14th, driving in the 16, it's going to be Cam Reich. Starting 13th in the 46, Wabi Raider. Starting 12th in the 27, Kinsey Arnett. Starting 11th in the 29, it's Boston Matthews. And now your top 10 starters. Starting in 10th, driving in the 42, Matthew Johnson. Starting in 9th, driving in the 47, Rodrigo Patino Romo. Starting in 8th, his road course skills are elite. Driving in the 19, David Loudon. Starting in seventh, driving in the 77. It is the driving in the 77. It's Nick Rao. Starting in sixth, driving in the 2. It's driving in the 2. It's Nolan Farley. Starting in fifth, driving in the 41. Owen Fischel. Starting in fourth, driving in the 44. Jerime Lomax. Starting in third, driving in the 21. Ryan Calloway. Starting in second, driving in the 82. Grant Irwin. And starting on the pole, the Texas Oval winner, driving the 12, Jackson Hartman. Hartman is starting on the pole on a very hot day here from Sonoma. And we are green from Sonoma. Well, folks, we should see some crazy racing indeed. Here we go, it's 3-1 for the lead. Fischel off the racetrack. Around goes Owen Fischel. And around they go. Big wreck out of turn 1. Fischel is involved. There's a car out of the race. And it's 3-1 for the lead. The 38 is involved as well. A lot of cars wrecked. Battle for the lead. Here is Ryan Calloway. Side by side for second. Here comes Hartman. Hartman there. Can Calloway take the win away? Get all the bumping and banging right back here. The 47 and 44 right there, side by side. Reich trying to move through the field as well. Right now, Ryan Calloway is about to lead lap 1 here at Sonoma. Here in Sonoma, here we go. Around the corner, here comes Hartman. Jackson Hartman. Ryan Calloway side by side for the lead. And Calloway is going to keep the lead. That's right along with the 60. Is that Braden Mills that's already out of the race on lap 1? Did Braden Mills not complete a lap? Right along with the 11 now. Most every car has a roof cam. That's Braden Mills, who's out of the race on lap 1. Didn't even make it a full lap here in Sonoma. That's crazy, and he is a road course ringer. The 21 leads it. It's Ryan Calloway. Here comes Hartman down to the inside. Hartman wants to lead to the bumper of the 21. How about in 5th? That's David Loudon. He showed some speed last week. Loudon almost won at the Glen. He already has 1 win this year. How about Nolan Farley in 4th? Here we go, folks. The 21 there. Through these sharp turns, through the corners, here comes Hartman. Hitting the rear end of the 21. Here comes the 82. Irwin down to the inside. Hits the tires. And we have a battle for second. Here is Irwin. He hits the wall again. Irwin kind of into the wall. Great racing here from Sonoma. You can see Jackson finally out of pit road. Him right inside the top 10. And now we are entering the carousel part. Here comes the 82. He's in 2nd. Hartman now has 3rd. Over Farley and Loudon. Right now, it's Ryan Calloway, who has a huge lead on lap 3 of 30. 30 laps on this road course of Sonoma Raceway. Irwin going down low. He wants the lead, but he's not going to be able to take it away, and that will help the 12 close back in. That's all Calloway on lap 3. Calloway has dominated this race thus far, but don't be shocked if the gap, don't be shocked if he loses the lead soon. Here comes Irwin. Looks like he's going to be pitting here on lap 3 to fix the damage. Yep, Irwin down pit road. Here we go, folks. The 44 there. Still side by side. Looks like that Matthew Johnson will take 10th. Man, Garrett Irwin already up to 13th. Nice run there by Garrett. Now back up front, we have the battle for the lead. Jackson Hartman is closing in. He won at the oval of Texas Motor Speedway, and his Team Penske machine is showing some speed, and his teammate Nolan Farley right behind him. Team Penske had 0 speed last year, and now they are one of the top teams this year. Already with the win, and a lot of top 10s, and a few top 5s for all 3 drivers. Here comes the 12 to the inside. The pole sitter, he wants the lead, and he wants the win. The first woman right now looks like that she's in 11th, and that is Boston Matthews. Calloway has not had speed at all. Has not had the luck this season, as his speed last year was horrible. To the inside, here comes Jackson Hartman. Hartman kind of into the tires. Just a bit. Hartman and Calloway side by side for the lead. Calloway will lead that lap. Calloway has led every single lap, but he's about to lose the lead. Here comes the 12. They make contact and the 12 slides, and he's going to take the lead away. Jackson Hartman to the lead on lap 5. Jackson Hartman, he is getting used to racing now. In his first full-time race, in his first race here at Sonoma, he is using his iRacing skills right now to race around this road course. And of course, everybody did take a track walk. They also saw how the curves were. Here we go. Here comes the 21. Great run by the 21 of Ryan Calloway through the S's here in Sonoma. It's a very hot afternoon, 94 degrees. Ryan Calloway through the final corners comes to lap 5. Calloway not pitting. Here comes the 21. The 21 heavy damage to the front end of his car. Both leaders have hit the tires, but a lot of damage to the 21. Car on pit road. There's another car on pit road. And it's Kinsey Arnett. And the 12, he's gonna go around. Hartman gets loose. He slides. Jackson Hartman. Horrible luck there. And he's all the way down in 7th. As the 21 takes the lead, and Nolan Farley is in 2nd. And right now, there in 3rd, it's David Loudon. Things have changed after Hartman hits the wall. Hartman slid. Here comes the 19 to the back of the 2. Still great racing on lap 6 at 30. Ryan Calloway leads. And are we going to see him pit this lap? I think we will. I think that's a huge possibility that he's going to be pitting. Slow through these corners. Goes to the top. He's pitting, which means we are going to see a new leader. The 2, Nolan Farley, to the lead in Sonoma. The 12 will stay out. Hartman stays out once again. Nolan Farley has the lead in Sonoma. Here comes a 19. The 19 is there. David Loudon in second. David Loudon there. To the inside, trying to get a good run, kind of into the dirt. Let's ride along with David Loudon. He has a visor cam. But before we go right along, we have a battle behind them. Here comes Nate Rowell and Jerome Lomax. Rowell to the outside. Great run of the 77. He's going to take second, which means we will not ride along with the 19. Mount Lomax into fourth. But let's ride along with the 2. He has a bumper cam. Nice quick ride along. And the 77 slides. The 77 gets way too aggressive. And the 19, he's going to take second back away. Now finally we can ride along with the 19. We are riding along with David Loudon. He has already won at a road course earlier this year. And of course, after last week, I'm shocked that he said this. I was expecting him to say that Watkins Glen was his favorite racetrack. But David Loudon said that he loves these road courses. He thinks he can get more wins on these road courses. And he thinks that since he's in the championship race, that he will be able to win the championship, since that is on a road course. David Loudon trying to get a good run on the 2 as Farley pulls away. Farley trying to pull away now from the 19. Here comes Loudon. He goes low, not going to be able to take the lead. They both go on the curb. David Loudon is such a masterclass on these road courses this season. Has been up front in pretty much every single road course race there has been. And he's already won a road course race, but it was technically not a road course, it was a Roval. Side by side for the lead. Oh, what a pass for David Loudon around the outside. And the 2 is into the tires. David Loudon is a menace here in Sonoma. He's going to lead his first lap of the day. Hard hit into the tires by the 2 of Nolan Farley. He and Rao are side by side, but the 77 will take second back away. Farley will lose the lead in second in a matter of a couple laps. The 46 there, battling with the 47. Patino, Romo, and Rader are battling for position. Garrett Irwin right to the top 10. How about Kellen Sheff moving through the field? He won at Kern County. And Kellen Sheff sweep the races in California. This is the second race, and we are in California this year. The first one, Kellen Chef won and dominated. That was in Kern County at Willow Springs. Next time by, we will have 21 laps of racing left here in Sonoma. Loudon through the corners, having such a good race. Loudon has the lead. Here comes a 77 to the inside. Nate Rao clean on the inside. New leader. It's Nate Rao here in Sonoma. 21 laps to go. And there we are through 10 laps here in Sonoma. We are going to go to a quick break. We will be back after the break, and let's ride along, actually, with the 44. He has a roof cam. This time by will be 11 laps to go. Grant Irwin is in position to win. Kinsey Arnett is in 6th behind him. Grant Irwin could win here from Sonoma. How about the run for Riley Poindexter? Looks like that she will still have to pit. How about the 19, though, in 9th? And, of course, looks like that the 4 will be backing her way into the top 10. The 44 will pit, which means the 29 will take the lead away. "11 laps of racing left here in Sonoma." More to 4th. Here comes Grant Irwin. Irwin looks quick. That Jerry 82 looking for his 2nd win in 2 years. The former champion of the Crazy Sports Good League looking to get back to victory lane. He has not called himself a road course ringer, but he has won on road courses before. And right now, he might back himself into a road course victory if he is able to hang on. Here we go, folks. The 82 has the lead. Has 4th, not the lead. How about Nick Green there in 2nd? Boston Matthews only has 1 lap left on her field. A lot of drivers extending their fuel cell a while here in Sonoma. The 29 finally pits, but Nick Green through the final corner. He's going to take 5 laps to go. Starting next week because apparently he forgot, and apparently other people forgot, Nick Green is suspended. So starting next week, I'm going to have to look at the schedule. Taking a look at the schedule. Next week, we are going to Scotland. Jack Moon will be driving the 15, and he will be going to be driving in the 15 at Monza. Jack Moon, a former winner in this league. Here we go. Nick Green on lap 21. Remember, if he gets disqualified, he will also get suspended for 2 more races, which means he would be suspended for Daytona and Germany. And remember, we finished the year out at Road America. Green through the corners. 2 laps left on his fuel. He's going to pit this time. Same as Cone Moore. They have stretched it long enough. Grant Irwin coming around to take 4 laps of racing left here in Sonoma. Back in season 29, Green and Irwin battled it out for the championship, and it was all Grant Irwin who won the championship. He is looking for his 2nd career championship this season if he's able to make the championship, if he's able to win here today. He is looking to do it for the first time in his career, be a multi-time champion this season. David Loudon, he's going to have a huge regular season points lead, as the new rules state that even the winners can win the regular season championship. And right now, David Loudon is gathering up all the points, and he cannot be stopped. 11 seconds back. But right now, it is all Grant Irwin, nobody ahead of him and nobody behind him that is racing for position. How about the 16 Cam Reich? Maybe getting a top 5, same as Lee Ohio payoff. But the 46 Raider, the 4, the 63, the 21 is there. The 41, round out the top 10, Owen Fischel inside the top 10. The 41 going after the 21. And now, through the corners, Grant Irwin leads on lap 22. Still slow, still going slow around this racetrack. 2-second lead. Kinsey Arnett, who is also a road course ringer, closing the gap. 3 laps of racing left in Sonoma. The only car that's behind the 27, the only car that's behind the 82, we just said it, the 27. Kinsey Arnett could get win number 2 as win number 1 of the year. She won last year at COTA. She almost won at the Daytona Road Course. We have seen so much road course speed out of the 27 and not out of the 82. Grant Irwin, once again, like I said, we have not called him a road course ringer. Nobody has called him a road course ringer. But after today, he might be called a road course ringer if he's able to win it. It didn't take long, but the number 27 is back to the rear end of the 82. The 16, he's also on the move, 4 seconds back. Here comes the 27. Kinsey Arnett with the great run to the inside, trying to get the lead away. Coming around to take 2 laps to go. Irwin has the lead. Round these corners. 2 laps of racing left here in Sonoma. Let's see who is in 30th. Of course, the 38 is in 30th. Austin Horner, last week's winner, is not having a good race. Likes to finish it here, like here in Sonoma. Everybody is pushing him off the racetrack. And the one already has a lot of damage. Here we go, back up front. The gap has stabilized to a 0.5 of a second lead, but it will close, and it is. Here comes Arnett. Kinsey Arnett wants the lead. 2 laps to go from Sonoma. Anything can and will happen. Here comes the 27. Around the inside. Trying to get the run, but couldn't. It's all Irwin. 93 degrees here in Sonoma. Wine country. Actually, no, they're not coming. No. We have 30 laps in this race, not 25. They're coming around to take 6 laps to go. Irwin and Arnett. It's been such a good race. And we still have about 6 laps to go. Round the final corner. 6 laps of racing left here from Sonoma. Will we see fuel become an issue? That's a good question. Let's ride along with the 19 for this lap. David Loudon still driving really good here this afternoon around Sonoma Raceway. He's such a good road course racer. David Loudon has been so good on the road courses. Now back up front at 4/10 of a second lead. Now 5/10 of a second lead. It's stabilizing just a bit. And here comes the 27, getting a good run to the back of the 82. She's there. Arnett to the inside. And she can get the lead. And here comes Cam Reich. Cam Reich should have won the other day. I mean, Cam Reich should have won earlier this year. But he himself got wrecked by Bryce Pax. The 27 there, hitting the rear end of the 82. Here comes Reich. Reich trying to take second. He's not going to be able to get a good run either. Reich is there, and the 19 is closing in. Loudon trying to close back in and get a good run. 5 laps of racing left in Sonoma. Bryce Pax should have lost. Should have won at the Texas Roval because he got the checkered flag in front of David Loudon. Some people have called that win a fluke for David Loudon, but then again, it kind of was because Pax got disqualified. But why did he get disqualified? For wrecking the 16 of Cam Reich. Cam Reich has usually shown up on road courses. I'm not too shocked that he's up front here this afternoon. It's the 16 behind the 27 and 82. Taking a look at the upcoming schedule, we go to Scotland next week, and that should be a chaotic race. Then, of course, the Oval of Monza. Here comes the 27. Arnett to the inside. Comes to 4 laps to go. Arnett there, hitting the tires. And that's going to damage her and probably take her out of the running to win if she pits. 4 laps to go. Arnett has the lead. The 82 and 27 kind of make contact. Kenzie Arnett leads, but she might pit because of her damage this lap. After Monza, we have the 4-hour sprint at the Daytona Road Course, and then the Germany Grand Prix, and then of course Road America. That Road America race should be fun. As once again, as it gets later in the year, we might see more and more ice getting on the track. We might see some cool air from Daytona. And maybe, just maybe, some really cool air from Germany as well. Here comes Reich to the outside. Reich won second. He almost won at the Sonoma Road Course. He almost won at the Texas Roval. Reich to second. Coming around to take 3 laps to go. Things are getting heated up front. And we could still see a David Loudon victory. Here comes Reich to the outside of the 27. That's going to hurt the 27 as she was probably trying to pit. The 27 slow, and the 16 will take the lead away. Loudon there in 4th. Cam Reich. 3 laps of racing left here in Sonoma. 3 to go, and his road course skills are on top of things here this afternoon. Will we see the 27 finally pit this time with damage on her hood? As we knew that she might pit, but who knows? How about the 19 there in fourth? He has ran the leaders down, and with 3 laps to go, he has enough time to potentially take the lead away. Irwin has lost speed. He was up front, and now he's back in third. Here comes Arnett. Arnett wants the lead, and the 19 wants third. If the 19 takes third this time and the 27 pits, folks, we might see a David Loudon, Cam Reich battle for the win. Or maybe a Cam Reich, Grant Irwin battle. It's still anybody's race in the top 4. Anything can happen. Here comes the 27. Arnett gets slow. Arnett slow out of the corner. Still not pitting. And the 27's still there. Round the corners. 2 laps of racing left in Sonoma. Cam Reich winning the win. Reich has the lead. It's the 16. Is he going to be able to get the victory here this afternoon? Tried to hold off Kinsey Arnett. Here we go. Reich coming to the carousel for the final 2 times. About the 51 now, starting to close the gap on the leaders. Lap car of Skylar Naney is behind the 19, so he's a no harm, no foul. Here comes the 27. The 27 with a good run, but still cannot take the lead through that corner. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming around to take the white flag here in Sonoma. About to be 1 lap left on a really crazy road course. Arnett to the inside, to the outside, trying to get a good run. And now she wants the lead, but right now the 82 is there. He won second, but he's not going to be able to take it away this time. Round the final corner, Reich trying to hang on. White flag is in the air one more time around Sonoma. Cam Reich has the lead here in Sonoma. Reich leads it. Is he going to be able to win? Cam Reich. He is racing for Pat Gray Motorsports. And of course, Pat Gray Motorsports is up front here in Sonoma. The 27, Kinsey Arnett. She's racing for Thunder Motorsports. And of course, the 82 of Grant Irwin, Thunder Motorsports. It's a good old battle between Thunder Motorsports and Pat Gray Motorsports. Here comes the 82 around the outside. Couldn't take second. That kind of slows the 27 up. One final chance. We saw this team with Pat Gray last year in the number 4 getting the win. Looks like that she has the speed inside of one of her other cars. It's side by side for the lead. Reich will lose the lead. Arnett around the outside. Kinsey Arnett for Thunder Motorsports. Out of the corner, last lap pass. Kinsey Arnett rules the road. She wins at Sonoma. Kinsey Arnett steals one in wine country. And a top 10 with a 4 of Paige Silver. 21 heavy damage as well. A lot of damage to all these drivers. But a 4th place for David Loudon. Paige Silver in 8th, but it's a steal by Kinsey Arnett. She wins in Sonoma. She wins in wine country. Folks, that will do it. Kinsey Arnett, with that win, she is locked into the championship race just like last year. Arnett will join the others who have won a race this year. Trying to rule the road once again. Arnett wins it at Sonoma. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen.